Good morning, everybody. I am so excited. Today is our first day of Vacation Bible School, our first day of Compassion Camp. And if you are watching this video, I'm hoping, if you're a child in the church, I'm hoping you went to your door and you found a box with some treasures in it. And each day, we're going to start the day with a video that you can watch, and I will talk us through what's going to happen during the day and what you hopefully found in your box out front. And I'm also going to share a story from the Bible, and I'm also probably going to share a storybook as well that you can listen to later in the day, or you can listen to it all together. But it'll give you an introduction to the day. You'll also get videos that will have fun yoga to do and body motions to do together, and you'll also get a video with some music in it. So this is a really exciting week that we're going to spend together, and I'm really glad to do it with you. So I want to talk through what you might have found in your box this morning. So the first thing you probably found was a packet, and this packet, and you probably found a journal as well. And every day we're going to add new pages to our journal, and you can color in the journal. You'll be able to do all kinds of activities, but then we'll be able to keep all our stories in one place. So you probably found that. You also probably found a big poster, and that poster you're going to be able to hang up anywhere in your house. And it's sort of like a Where's Waldo poster. Every single day we'll be looking for certain things in the poster as we learn about compassion, and then you can color in those sections and you can hang it anywhere in the house that you want to. But that poster is important, and you'll be using it all week long. You probably today found a mason jar. You don't have flowers, these are from my backyard, but you are going to use this mason jar. Today our theme is showing compassion to people as we welcome them to our table, and how you can share compassion together at the table. So the activity for today is to create a centerpiece for your table, and it doesn't have to all go just in this jar. It can spread out over the whole table. But we gave you a jar so that if you want to go walk around, and if you're comfortable going outside and your parents are comfortable, you can gather things from outside, or you can find all kinds of things in your house to put in the mason jar. You probably also have something that looks like this that is a surprise, that you can't open until some special time in the day. A lot of things we're talking about this week is our feelings. And maybe there's a time in the day when you're feeling down or you're feeling frustrated, and you just need a little pick-me-up. And we wanted to have a little surprise for you once a day that would cheer you up when you need it most. And that's something I think your parents probably have a good sense of picking that timing. I just want to highlight one page as well. This is a pretty important page, and this you'll see that there's a picture that you can cut out and you can color for each day, and you might want to hang up a stick or something like that with a little string, and each day we'll hang the new picture. This one says at the table, because we're learning today about compassion at the table, and then each day you'll get a new one. There's questions here that you can talk together with your parents and your siblings about. So there's all kinds of treasures in your box. So now that I've talked about that, I want to talk a little bit about our theme for today. Compassion is a big word, but really what it means is, how can we be with one another and take care of one another and take care of ourselves and pay attention to how we're feeling and really feel connected to one another. Today the theme is compassion, welcoming one another at a table. And I'm sure you have lots of family stories about times where you welcomed people at your table. Maybe you had a big crowd at the table and you celebrated with one another. Today in the Bible story, we hear about a father who celebrated his son coming home. This is a story about a father who had two sons. And one of the sons, when he got a little bit older, he said to himself, I'm bored around here and I don't want to hang out at home anymore. And he said to his father, he's like, I want you to give me some money and I'm going to go explore the world. So his father did. He gave him some of his family inheritance, his family money, and the brother, his son, went off into the world, gallivanting, doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and exploring and having fun and playing and getting into some trouble. And after a while, he started to realize how much he missed home. And he got into some really, really hard places, and he felt really bad about himself. And he wanted to go home, but he was scared to go home. And eventually he did. He made it home. And the story tells us that the day came when the father was outside and he saw his son coming home. And he was so excited and so happy that he ran and he wrapped his son in his arms and he said, "You've been gone and I've missed you and now you're home and we need to celebrate." And he said to his other son, who had been home this whole time, helping out at home and being really helpful, "Let's set the table, let's have a celebration and welcome your brother home." This was a little bit hard for the older brother who had been home the whole time, and he started to feel badly. And he said to his dad, he said, "You've never thrown a party for me, and I've been home the whole time." And his father looked at him, and he said, "My son, I love you so much, and I have been with you every day, and I've loved being with you every day. But your brother had gone away, and I thought he was lost forever. And now he's home, and I am so happy to see him that I want to celebrate." And so that's what they did. They had a party. They had music and dancing and food. And they set the table and they celebrated that this son who was gone had come home. This story about the compassion of a father for his son is really a story about how we can pay attention to each other's feelings. Do you notice how the dad paid attention to both sons' feelings? One son was feeling very scared and embarrassed that he had gotten into trouble and was scared to come home. And the other son was feeling angry and a little bit jealous and confused. But the dad paid attention to both of their feelings and welcomed both of them and loved them. And it all happened around the table. So today what we're doing in our Vacation Bible School is trying to pay attention to feelings, to each other's feelings. Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling frustrated? Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling scared? That's one of the ways we can have compassion for one another. The Bible story is also in your packet, so you can read it together with your mom and dad. You can always listen to this video again. And in the next little segment, I'm going to share a picture book with you that I think will talk even a little bit more about seeing each other and seeing each other's feelings. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful first day of adventures. Take a lot of pictures, send them to us. We want to hear how you're doing. We're going to be in touch with you, and there's going to be a surprise every day at your door. So have a great day today and learn about compassion, and we'll see you tomorrow.